after his year last year, he's kind of, right there with, which team should we put him on. We decided that he's ready for this, he's up for it, he's physical enough, he's strong enough. Hey, he's on JV, he did a great job. He literally did everything we asked. Okay, learned from everyone, learned from every single drill we ran, every scrimmage, everything he did, he picked up something. And towards the end of the season, okay, he was in there, if not starting, first off the bench, shutting people down on defense, pressuring the ball, okay, stealing the ball, doing everything that we say, that sometimes we don't think sinks in, but it sunk in with this guy, the Coach's Award, Jeff Dennis. Okay, so we had a meeting with all the coaches in Marmoni League, and we started talking, and started talking about players, and some guy goes, I got this guy, he's just a prototype water polo player, and it got me thinking, and I'd already ordered the award, so it just got me thinking about that, and what we talked about was, he sees the pool, he makes the right passes, and he makes, when he takes shots, they go in. Okay, and this guy, he literally, when I was watching, and if we got down, this guy's goal, it was a spark, and his couple goals, and it kept going, and they were the spark that, if we weren't, on our game, they were the spark that got us going. Our secret weapon, Daniel Cohn. Okay, so another freshman on JV. It doesn't always happen, but had it happen 3 times in 1 year this year. So talking about one of you guys. This guy had trained with some clubs before, South Coast and the other clubs, but brought his knowledge to the JV team. And for whatever reason, he became, if not because they brought him into set, but he became kind of, another time I looked, Jordan's darn set. And it wasn't always a fair size matchup, because we get some big, juniors on JVs in some other games. And so it wasn't always a fair size matchup, but Jordan had the brain, Jordan had the skills, to shut the other guys down. Okay, and for that, most outstanding defense, Jordan Johnson. Okay, another guy who, from my point of view, is maybe not with these guys, but from my point of view, is kind of a quieter guy, a kind of lead by example kind of guy, and kind of the guy that will ask questions and always gonna ask questions of us, but if we're saying something to the whole team, at a break or in practice, it may not sink in with everyone, and like Jeff, we knew it sunk in with him because he's doing the right things, he's in the right position, making the right passes, okay, or on defense, getting us steals. So for that reason, Cameron Pocahontas gets the Coach's Award. This next young gentleman, Young being an example with this, being a freshman, coming on junior varsity, starting on junior varsity, and when we had some injuries on varsity, playing some on varsity as well. But being the guy who, and I go to the last game of the season, single-handedly won not won, but put us ahead for good in the Moorpark game. But kind of did that all season, okay? And if it wasn't key goals, if it wasn't, offense, it was really, really key steals and smart defense that was what set him apart. And what will continue to set him apart because he's smart, he's seen it, he's done it, he will continue to do so. The award we came with for this gentleman, the Playmaker Award, goes to Ben Lindgren. If we didn't have this guy, he could have played. He could have played every minute of every game. He was that into it. He was that focused. He was that in shape. He was ready for it. But he could get the ball and score from any position, more or less. And sometimes you're thinking, he's taking a lot of shots. No, he took smart shots and he put them in the right place and they went in. But other than that, other than his offensive, he was a quiet leader. Okay, he was the guy. Oh, come on, we can do this. Okay, drop on number 12 or whatever it was. Mentally ready, focused, knowing what we needed to do. So we got a couple of things. He got a coach's award for that reason. He got most outstanding offense. For the other reason, Noah Hutchins. First off, we like to say to this guy, he was at every single practice and every single game. Okay, not many people, in the past, maybe a couple of years. This year a little bit different, but on JV, the only guy who could say that. You can't ask anything more of your goalie. Okay, and he kept us in games. Okay, he kept us focused. What else do you want your goalie to do? You want him to decipher what the other team's trying to do on offense and offer, insight how to stop that with our defense, and he was able to do that. An outstanding year. Most outstanding defense, Ironman Award, Colin Ensler. Okay, we saved this guy for last. The story with Greg goes, because he's the only one who did anything. We had the first team meeting, and it's like the first day of practice, and everyone's just got told what team they're on, and we have a meeting, and it's like, okay, what number do you want? Okay, now let's think about our captain, and let's vote for our captain. And every single one of these guys, voted for this guy. Okay, and that's just from a little bit of summer season and a survival week. So to say he's a captain is kind of an understatement in that regard, because he is a captain, he is a leader. Say he's that kind of guy. Captain's Award, Greg Durant. I somehow, Troy misplaced it. I don't know. But Troy Napar, just this guy, when he's focused and when he's on, he was unstoppable. He really was. At this level, he was unstoppable when he was focused, and it's just such a great thing. And he's got the mental capabilities to do it and to take over, and that's what he did for this team. He was taking over, and offensively and defensively. Troy, Qatar, great job.